DJ Bubbles here from Island Beats Radio Magazine and Blog. I am reporting to you live and direct out of the infamous Jaro studio. I have two powerhouses, one on the left, one on the right. Big up yourselves, Luciano and Lazah, bless up, you done know. So our purpose here today, we're just coming to take a look at the video shoot for that most recent track, Power to the People. And I'm wondering if, Lucci, can you tell me about that song?
Well, the song was written by Lazah Current, you know. He gave me a list of other songs to listen to. And when I listened to that song, I said, man, this song is, he's a great writer, there's no doubt about it. But that song really caught my attention more, knowing that the people going through a whole lot of struggling, you know. So we want to really give more inspiration to the people and call for more power. We summons in, as the brother says, we summon in the power to the people.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And Lazah, what does the track mean
Strength,
for you?
you know?
Power, yeah.
Well, I mean, Papa just tell you the whole thing about the thing. You know? It's all about power to the people. The idea came from the fact that, you know, as you go around, you see the people in their struggles, right? They don't have the platform in order to be able to express their hurts and their feelings. So, you know, we are given that opportunity to be on a platform.
And to wear the voice of the people.
Yeah, convey a message. So this is what we did. You know?
Wonderful initiative.
Yes.
So now, Lucci, I'm just wondering if you could tell me, you know, I mean, Jamaica's a beautiful island, lots of talent, you know, definitely a tourist attraction. But there's another side that people don't really see much unless they're in the heart of the people. What would you say would be a solution to making changes for the young people and putting a stop to crime, basically?
Well, you know, it's, to me, this is a situation which has to be addressed, you know, not just through singing or the music has a lot to play with the infrastructure in terms of the mind of the people, how they think, how they approach their lives, you know. But in terms of laws and legislation, because the government of the country and the world, they lay the laws and make the legislations. And these legislations make changes in people's lives, there's no doubt. Because if they say a fine for a seat belt, before you know everyone wearing a seat belt. And I believe that if they come up with more with laws that can make the people realize the seriousness of this, then they will address the matter better. For example, even the criminal level right now, the crime and violence that's escalating in our community. I believe there needs to be something like especially for a man who blatantly kill people, there has to be something like capital punishment to deal with these people. And with that, you know, I mean, like, you know, they need to come with measures for even the music. They need a fine for the music. You know, for some people who just blatantly singing some garbage.
Yes.
You know, and we know that them singing things telling people how to kill people and how to lick up man marrow and all them things. These music need to be banned. You know, and I've been advocating for these things and they're not doing it. You know, in addition to all of this, just pollution, as I say, if the head of the stream is dirty, then the whole river is going to be dirty. Because there's also corruption in the system. And, you know, the news is there as proof that they have found many security personnel robbing place and we couldn't find the thieves until they get different detectives from different places to come and investigate the matter. So we say, if corruption is right through from the head to the tail, then that's why the system is falling and it's failing the people. And then now, in terms of community workshops, and we need more factories for the youths and the people, you know, and these schools that we have invented, that instructed, are put together for the people. I'm not even teaching the people that through history and all this kind of stuff. So people losing their very value of life, and you know, the youths losing their roots. We try to send as much message and try to teach as much in the music, but there comes other people who try to sing all kind of garbage. So the people are not so keen on learning their history. And as Marcus Garvey said, if people who forget their history, they won't be able to carve their destiny. So we need to know our roots to bear good fruits. the behavior of the people, the lifestyle right now, the youths and not just the youths but people in general are going through a lot of struggles. The laws, they make laws to keep the people down.
Yeah.
But they don't try to bring about laws that will elevate the people. I find like, for example, even if you're tired, get a little flat, then take your car off the road. If you smoke, if your vehicle smoking, they are so drastic when it comes to these things. So what about the moral standard of our people, you know? And we know that they are building more prisons and penitentiaries for the youths, you know, especially in America and all these places. Because when I speak not just for Jamaica, but right across. Globally, in the Caribbean island, what's happening, and even in the third world countries and in metropolitan, you know.
I hear you. So basically what you're saying is it's not just on the street, it has to come from a top-down approach.
Right down, you know, from head right down to the very foundation of the people. And as I say, workshops, community like youth clubs and, you know, doing workshops with the youth. You know, and people feel like there's no hope in this country and, you know, everyone trying to get a break to run away. And even when you go abroad, you get another pressure again.
Same different.
Because they're telling you, even places like Bahamas, if you overstay, they're fining you 2,000 US and then they're going to lock you up before them send you down and then deport you. But you still have to pay that fine. If you don't pay, them can't even reach your country.
So
they keep you in prison.
Basically,
think about it. It's serious.
Change could be made right here if
you know,
people took it more seriously. I understand. Now, I'm listening to you speak, and I could tell you have a lot of concern for the young people. I'm sliding over to music now. For the upcoming youth, you know, like, you know that people will gravitate more to the dance hall, slackness and negativity. Then we got the conscious youth who are trying to send a message out there musically. What would you say to motivate them to keep on that track of consciousness?
As always, I will always tell them, you know, that in the long run, it's righteousness that will stand, you know. And this kind of fast music they make, you know, they call it fast, like fast food, they have fast music. In no time them done, you know. But we want music to last for generation to generation. So we make reality music, good music, clean music that your grandparents can listen to and children can listen to. You shouldn't be right now, even the public vehicles like buses and so on. They shouldn't be playing out some terrible music, some real loose music to play. You don't know who's on the bus, you have elderly and you have children. And you know, so we see, these are some of the things that if we adjust the moral standard of a country, then we can see a change in the behavioral pattern of the people. So if a man feel it's okay to come and sing and say, whatever. Your man and sing all them things. When we are youth and group and you're a man talk about just suck some marathon, some suck this and suck that. You get beaten by your mother and father, everybody all the community beat you. But no man put it on record. And it's like this and now. So what's going on? So when children grow up now and hear this kind of thing, I'm telling you, it's terrible.
There has to be a stop too.
There has to be a stop to these things, man.
I totally agree.
And then the politics not really helping because anything you put politics to, it mash it up.
Yes.
You understand? It would be nice to have a nice governmental body that work with a theocratic principle like His Majesty's government, where the leader communicate with the Almighty God and then he communicate with the people. Because the Spirit of God would talk to the leader, then the leader would lead the people in the right direction.
Yeah.
That's the government we know of, a theocratic government. Them a government here is a shame and a disgrace. While them robbing the people, them don't pressing the people same time.
I agree with you, definitely. I'm switching over to your music for 2019. It's still fairly new. How has the year been going for you, and what can we expect from you as an artist for 2019?
But my album that I released last year was In the Name of Love. So comes right back basically to what we're saying. Whatever we're doing, we got to do it in the name of love. If you're cooking, let's cook in the name of love. Let's cook with love. Because if you cook and don't cook with love, you know, nice pepper the people, man. And run belly.
Oh my
You
God.
understand? So I'm still steadfast. I'm making good music. Say I'm teaming up with good artists like Lazah Current, Pinky Famous, also Algebra, you know, Magadan, you know, and we also have in the camp, because this is Jack Camp, right here is Jack Camp. We started working, Mr. Jaro is on that side. So we have a thing, you know, from time to time we have rhythms that we're working on, and we're putting out songs, and we have also Mark 10 in the camp, and we have a host of others coming up. Kemla Good, another female singer, you know, Devano, you know, it's just to name a few.
Yes.
And we're rising from strength to strength, because we always believe, and we try to nurture, especially the female artists, that, you know, they do have to sell themselves to make it in the music. This is what we see happening nowadays. And I don't think some of these dancehall artists realize the power and the potential that they have on the minds of the people. They don't realize the influence that the music has on the people. Because anything that these youngsters what you do, they're going to try and do it too. So we have to try and do it, because I believe that even the women of our community and our society, if they lower their standard, there's a saying that goes, the value or the level of the moral standard in our community can be determined by the way the women live. It's deep, you know? Because them say nations are gone straight from within the womb. So you see how powerful the mother is and the woman is. So we have to try and nurture the empresses and you know, encourage them in the pathway of consciousness. Because when you look at Miss Marcia Griffiths and all these great Pamal and you know, Judy Moore, the high cheese, their work stand for them and their work speak for them. You know? So this is what we want to do. We want to encourage the people, man. Especially right now we have a young generation of upcoming artists, Chronics and all them there. You know, Iba Mar and Jesse Royal and Coffee, you know. A whole lot of great music coming out there. But the people not really so much inclined and listen to spiritual music and listen to music that will elevate them. Them prefer to hear the kick out thing and man moral big out and all them things there. So it's a sad state of affair. We still do our thing, and when the chance we get, we still gonna talk to them and tell them, say, hold up on yourself, young man, pull up on your pants and load up a tight clothes and all them things there. Stop crab up on the band, because right now, Jack Creator and I natural, and our ample is the first temple of the Lord God.
Yes.
So some people run into church and say, boy, this is it, holy, 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 dog, that, and all them things, but they don't realize that the ample is the first, your body is the first temple of the Lord God. So whatever you do with your ample, you have to know what you're doing with it. How you eat, how you drink, and what kind of lifestyle, and how you live, how you walk, or you know, the words that you express. The Bible tells us not what you eat defile you, is what you speak. You know, because people can be in garbage and walk past people, but as you open your mouth and say garbage, you mouth forget to knock out. You know.
I agree. I totally agree. So you said some pretty interesting things, Luciano. I'm just wondering, I've met quite a few talented artists on my journey here in conscious movement. Well, the cameraman is one, he's in and out.
Yeah.
So if he wanted to approach you to see how he can work with you guys here at this camp, how would he go about doing so? And how open is your door to this?
Yeah, my door is open, man, and I'm willing to help and to guide youngsters, you know. There's more to this music than just making it in the spotlight.
Each one.
You know, there's a lifestyle to it, and you have to know to, especially go on tour, you have to know to eat and all the things. You have to know you can cook your local food too. I know the pen palm, the Babylon kitchen out there, kind of a prize,
Yeah.
And you have to have manners, have to have respect and manners for the foundation. Be some young artists at time, see some man get too old for the business, and see some man to go inside and out. Because they get too old, and make sure what kind of joke this.
Disrespect.
So we want to know when he get to go older, what people going to do with him.
Go inside.
If I forgot to go outside, nobody push him in the hand. Himself, if I forgot to take up himself and go one side. Because he must set a different pathway when we know about. We know when I come and see King Dennis Brown and all them greats. It's great honor. Even we carry water for go and give them King.
Yes.
It's me honor. Yeah. So this is the love I come and see Father Sly and Robbie and all them great man in the music is Dean Fraser. Sir Dean Fraser, because the man, those kings been playing in the music for Dennis Brown, playing for Bob Marley, for Jacob Miller, you name it. And he's still doing his thing and doing great. So we can't go tell you, say, them the man they too old for the business. Those are the legends of the business.
The foundation.
So look, young youth nowadays, them tight pants, them pants are squeeze them man. And them stifle and them can't, them brain not get enough circulation. So my blood not reach them brain, so them talking garbage. You know.
So, I really appreciate the fact that we have guys like Lazah, yourself, my cameraman in the now, who are investing their talent and time into creating a difference, you know.
Definitely.
So before we go, because I know you got that video shoot with Lazah here, is there any message? I mean, you've given a good message, but just say one more thing.
I just want to say to the
massive
out there, you know, we live in a time where it would appear as if sin is taking the lead, you know, but as the Bible says, broad is the road that leads to destruction, and many travel thereon. So it's like many people going on the road of destruction. But what is the end result of all of this? Death, pain, misery. But narrow is the way that leads to eternal life, and on the few shall find. You know, the way of the righteous may take a little longer time, but at the end of the day, you reach, and you reach in one piece, and reach with a peace of mind. So whatever you're doing, music, whatever, because not all of us are meant to sing. Some can sing, some can be journalists, some can be engineers, some can be writers, all different. There's so many different departments in this music, you know, that there's no limit. So if you see the music like the ocean out there, no matter how much boats and ship you know, make them just go on, but find on an island, man.
Love that. And you, Mr. Lazah, my